Many Japanese people aren't very familiar with Islam. Its image has suffered after Islamic State militants murdered 2 Japanese hostages earlier this year. But more people are trying to get a better understanding of Muslim culture and religion. NHK World's Jun Yotsumoto has more.
Muslims from diverse nationalities have gathered at Japan's largest mosque just after sunset to break their fast. The mosque also opened its doors to non-Muslims to take part in the evening meal called iftar.
I feel like I'm in another country. I don't usually get this type of cross-cultural experience in Japan.
Never feel nervous. Please come and share us and see our world. And even you're not fasting, please.
Even during the rest of the year, visitors are welcome to come observe worship and prayers on the weekends. Shigeru Shimoyama makes the arrangements. He became a Muslim 30 years ago. Shimoyama works with the Tokyo Jami Mosque.
Muslims pray 5 times a day. Why? Because worship is the food for our soul.
Public interest in Islam surged several months ago when the Islamic State militant group killed 2 Japanese hostages. Shimoyama says the incident challenged the perception that terrorism and religious conflict were the problems of other people. He says some had misconceptions and showed anger toward Muslims, but many more tried to understand what true Islam is.
After what happened overseas, a negative image of Islam grew in Japan. But people realized they didn't know a lot about Islam, and many came to find out.
Shimoyama says the number of visitors to the mosque doubled.
What happened with the hostages was awful. Nevertheless, I decided I should learn more about the religion and see for myself.
I brought my daughter today to try to get a sense of what the religion is all about. It may be that Islam has some positive aspects that we can incorporate in our own lives.
I learned a lot of new things today.
Some school groups have also been seeking answers. Teachers have brought students who wanted to know more about Islam to visit the mosque. Hiroshi Kazamaki teaches world history at a high school. His students study about Islamic countries and their cultures. They learn that very few Muslims engage in extremism.
I figured that not all Muslims were bad people, but the biggest thing I learned in this class was that most are just like us.
Kazamaki believes his students are bound to come in contact with Muslims, since about 1 out of every 4 persons in the world follows that faith.
Even if the students don't have a chance to meet Muslims right now, I think it's important that they have an accurate understanding of Islam when they eventually do. I hope to prevent them from just acting out of prejudice.
For many Japanese people, Islamic teachings still feel distant. But more people are asking questions, not just turning their backs on it. Jun Yotsumoto, NHK World, Tokyo.